Hey, good morning, everyone. Today is Monday. No, I'm sorry. Today is Wednesday, and right now it's like 7. I think it's like 7 in the morning. Excuse me. Anyway, I've been up since 5. I woke up at 5. I went to bed early, and I woke up at 5, so sort of laid around, try to do some little bed stretches before I got out of bed, so it wouldn't be as difficult for me to get up. Just got my shower on. Got out the shower and put my clothes on. So yeah, because I had physical therapy today. Got beat at 11:30. But anyway, since I was up, I was like, let me go ahead on and make me some breakfast, and then I can what you call it take my medicine. So I'm about to get started on breakfast. Yeah, guys, so I'm going to peel this potato first. And I'm just going to peel this one potato. And guys, if you're new to the channel or anybody that's stopping through and you have not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. So all I'm going to do is one potato because it's just me. Honey is knocked out sleep. And yeah. And neither one of us is like breakfast people. Why is this line up there? Anyway, neither one of us is, breakfast people. If you're new here, you might not know that, but the ones, our long time jelly beans, they know that. But because of the medication that I'm on and medication that I'm taking and stuff now, I do have to eat breakfast. It required me to eat breakfast because the medicine I take, I have to take it in the morning. And once I'm in the car on the way going to physical therapy, I'll sit down and talk with you guys and tell you everything that's going on. But for right now, I'm about to, let me rinse my potato off. Right. And I'm just gonna that's how that's gonna be. I have my bowl right here. Just gonna put this in a bowl. And now I have an onion. I'm not gonna stretch this whole onion, but I am gonna cut some off and straight that. I hope you guys is having a blessed day. And I also want to tell you guys, if anybody of you is in Maryland, if anyone is in Maryland, we all, Friday is going to be very, very hot. Sugar called me yesterday and she was like, I know you had physical therapy Friday. Sugar, please go to physical therapy and go straight back in the house because it's going to be a heat wave. And it's going to be humidity. And I was like, you ain't got to worry about the Sugar because, man, Honey, when I catch y'all up on what's going on, I said, man, Honey is not going to be going outside for the rest of this month. So the only person to be really going outside is me, and that's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And that's just for physical therapy, and then I'll be right back in the house. So, yeah. But she called to make sure. But anyway, let's get on with this. I don't know if I'm going to need this whole half. I'm not going to need this whole half. So what I'm going to do is just cut that in half. And I'll put this back. Yeah, guys, it is. And for those of you that's new here that don't know who Sugar is my mom. I call her Sugar. She called me Sugar. So, all right, I'm trying to think if I want a little piece of ham that I could be actually frying up. But I'm not, because this going to be enough. I get full so quick, so I don't want to overdo it. So I'm going to just stay on task. Alright, so I'm going to do the same thing to the onion that I did with the potato. So, this is good. Yeah, that's good. Take this. Alright guys, so I'm gonna come over here and I'm just getting oh, I already put some salt in it. I do want some soul seasoning up in here and some celery. You could put whatever you want, and I gotta do a vlog where I go through my spices, because I do want to go through that. But wait a minute, I supposed to been did that too. Y'all probably tired of hearing me talk about that. But oh wait a minute, I got a net. I think it's Penny told me before. Anyway, wait a minute, let me I gotta stay focused, because if I get sidetracked on one thing, I could be halfway through telling y'all about something and will forget and go all off and forget to come back to what I was saying. But cornstarch. They did use you could use potato starch. And wait a minute guys, I gotta sit down. Oh. You can use potato starch, but I'm gonna use cornstarch because that's all I have. I don't have potato starch. I don't even buy potato starch. I do have it dehydrated, and I remember years ago when I started out doing my little homestead and stuff, and y'all can go back on my playlist and look at that before we move. When I first started YouTube, and I was watching my sister on YouTube. Well, I still do watch her, Homestead Tessie. That's my girl. I love that woman. And yeah, so she got me into the it always been in deep down in my heart to be I wish I had like land, a house, and a farm. I talks about all that in my past vlogs and stuff, and to do homesteading. And you know, I came across her channel, and she just inspired me. Like, it don't matter where you're at, you can, you know, I'm a homesteader at heart, so it don't matter where you at, you can still do canning and stuff like that and everything. And I even had a canner and stuff that I bought, and I was you know, canning a little something. I was nervous about it because I didn't really, I was new to canning and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, so I got inspired by her, and I suppose I was going to make my own homemade potato starch, but I never got around to doing it or whatever. And then I think I really wasn't worried about doing it, because I was like, what am I going to be using potato starch for? You know, when you're doing homesteading and stuff like that, and canning and all that stuff, and even dehydrating and stuff, do the stuff that you know you and your family eat. Don't do stuff that you see like this homesteader, they grow in big amount of you know, zucchini and squash and all that stuff. If you know you don't eat stuff like that, don't do it. Don't sit there and waste your time with trying to do something that somebody else is doing, you know, because I don't even like it, that stuff. So yeah, just anyway, I said that to say that part. But let's get into my breakfast. And you could use whatever type of grease you want. I'm gonna use bacon grease for mine, so yeah. And I already have my fork over here. I guess I'm gonna make sure I put a good amount of grease because this is going to be cooking. All right, so that should be all the grease that I need. All right, so I got my grease getting heated up. And let me just sit that right there. All right, so I'm gonna have to put y'all over this side. Yeah, that's more better. So while I'm doing that, I'm about to season up my stuff. So, I like these type of grinding peppers with the peppercorns. I love this. But honey had got this out of, I don't know, was it Family Dollar, something like that. And the grinder part on here be hard to, like the twist. It'll start off good, but oh, it's acting like it's got some do right, I guess, because it's on camera. Oh my goodness. As soon as I get to talk about it, maybe I need to talk about it more often. When I use it, I need to be on camera. And I'm going to put, I love pepper. Yeah. So I'm going to put a little extra more pepper in mine. Yep. And now I'm going to add my, this is kosher salt. Alright. That's it with that. I'm going to add a little bit of salt seasoning. Just a little bit. And I want to put some celery in mine. Add me some celery. Yep. Celery flakes. And now I'm going to add a little bit of, oh, okay. I'm just going to add a little bit of, about that much cornstarch. And that's just to help it have a nice crust on it. So, pan all nicely greased up and hot for me. And I'm gonna just mix this up. I'd rather mix that up with my fork. Yep. Just mix it up like so. This is smelling good, guys. And it ain't nothing but like a hash brown for real. Big old hash brown. But she used the other side of her grater, and it was more like a mush consistent. I got this off a recipe. Her grater had, it was holes like this, but it was a little smaller holes than that. It wasn't that actual big size. But anyway. So yeah, I mixed this up good. Mix it just like this. And now I'm just going to put that right down in here. And I'm going to make a little hole like in the middle. Yeah, just like so. This is smelling delicious, guys. This is really smelling delicious. Go like that. All right. And there you have it. And I'm going to cook that on like a medium low heat. And I'm going to let that fry up and cook that for like 4 to 5 minutes on that side. So while that's cooking, I'm going to go ahead on and get this kitchen together. Alright guys, I'm gonna oh wait a minute. I don't know, it's kind of look like I could flip it. I hope it's coming out right. I don't think I could flip it yet. That's probably just the onions. This what you call. Oh, my pen. Let me see. Yay, we did it. Flipped it, guys. We flipped it. I flipped it. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do now is get ready to crack my egg and put it in the middle. I gotta have y'all up too high. That's how set it's looking. Then I'm going to cover it. And I'm going to turn this down on 2. And let that cook low. Because some potatoes is really done. And it smells good. It smells so good. So yeah, I'm the only one up. Alright guys, so I'm gonna sit back and read my morning this is our couples devotional, honey sleep, and I want to read this before I even step out the house. So I'm about to go ahead and read this, see what it says for today. I didn't really get started in a reading. I just read the top part that's right up under grace and gospel. I just read the gold part. But anyway, I want to read this to y'all because this is crazy. This is why I love reading this book every day. I did miss a couple of days back. I think I missed like a week and a half. But I said I'm going to go back and catch up on what I read because it was something I came across. And I was like, oh my goodness, honey. And it was the same day as situation and stuff that was going on. And it was like this book. I mean, this. And it's verses from the Bible. It's quotes out the Bible. So it's not like somebody just do, quotes of the Bible. But it's just, I don't know, the days on that day that, it just happened to happen on the day. It speaks it. It speaks it. And I want to share this with you guys. And this, the day, like I said, is July the 25th. It's a grace or gossip. Whoever would foster love covers over an offense, but whoever repeats the matter separates close friends. So I'm going to read that first part again. Whoever would foster love covers over an offense, but whoever repeats the matter separates close friends. Proverbs 17:9. And that's chapter 17, verse 9. And then it goes, okay, it say, as you share life together in your marriage, it is inevitable that you'll let each other down. This is why I picked up this book. Listen to this part. You'll disregard a promise. You'll lose your temper. You'll be selfish and insensitive. You'll break things, lose things, and forget things over and over. You'll depend on one another's patient and understanding heart. And this just hit me because that's the far as I got before I pick y'all back up. But this hit close to home because when they say losing your temper, that's what I was doing. And being selfish and insensitive, that's what I was doing. Ever since I've been going through this severe nerve pain and stuff that I've been having. I mean, this thing, mentally it broke me down to my core. I mean, it shook me like nothing in my life had ever shook me before. And I wanted to read that part to you guys because, like I said, when I sit and talk with you guys in the car, you'll see why. Yeah, losing your temper, you'll be selfish and insensitive. Remember, I said that to y'all. Anyway, I'm going to just read the rest of it since I got y'all with me. And somebody may need to hear this too. Keeping a list of past failures builds a wall of resentment. Complaining to friends and family about your spouse breaks trust. Did you hear that? Sarcasm and mocking words tear apart the love and unity you long for. Which, in other words, whatever goes on with your marriage and between you and your husband or you and your wife, keep that between y'all. I don't care how mad you get, how upset and stuff like that, and you may need to vent to your spouse. Sit down and talk with them. I don't care if you got to talk about the same thing over and over. Sit until you feel as though your significant other understanding you, and like really sit down and understand each other. Really sit down and listen to each other. Because that's what me and my husband had to do. Because I would get mad. Even though I would like call my mom or my sister or our oldest daughter, Ashley. And it wasn't all the time, but when I break down, anyway, I'll get into that in the car. The gift of grace builds your love. Leaving the past in the past sets you free from bitterness. Second chances offers hope for tomorrow. Respect and privacy between you creates peace and security. The humility of I'm sorry meets the kindness of I forgive you, and love grows deep. Offer the gift of mercy today. Silence your accusation. Speak words of honor and blessing to speak words of honor and blessings to build each other up. Keep your mistake and failures between you and the Lord. Keep your mistake and failures between you and the Lord. Choose to love no matter what. And then this is the daily prayer. Lord, fill our marriage with your grace. Teach us to forgive as you've forgiven us. Let our words show respect and kindness. Keep us close and grow our love. Amen. I love this. And this is called grace or gossip. And baby, I'm taking grace over gossip any day. Let me check on this food. Wait a minute, guys. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I gotta take this out. Darn it. Look. I got into my book. But it's still good. Yeah. It's going to get eaten. Good eating. The good thing I had it really, really low. It was on 2. Some cheese on that. Yeah, baby. Parsley. Alright, guys. Make our way back over here in this living room. Check out the food, guys. How do y'all think that look? I wanted my eggs soft, but I got so into what I was talking about with you guys. Hold on, let me try to get situated. Yeah, so this is more better. Had to prop my food up, but we about to taste this, guys. I'm really excited. And I'm not even a seasoned type person. I gotta sit y'all down so I can cut this. So I could, every time I be trying to hook something up like with seasoned or something like that. Had to get that off the chair. I gotta be mindful to go sit over at the table because honey don't even eat on the, on the furniture. But I guess that's, you get new furniture and that's that sort of thing. But I told him we could eat at the table and stuff. But right now, he ain't up to see me. Oh, here go my first bite, guys. Here go that first bite. This lighting sucks in here. Yeah. That ain't too bad. I put too much salt. Yeah. I put too much salt for this one little potato. And my thing is, guys, and then I added that seasonal. I should just lift it with the salt. Cause I know I don't be using no season, trying to get fancy and hooked up. It's okay because the egg is cutting through it, if that makes sense. But a little. This is good. And the next time I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this tomorrow. And the next time when I do this, it's only gonna be pepper, a pinch of salt, and I still incorporate the herbs like the parsley flakes or whatever like that. But yeah, I shouldn't have used. I should just put a pinch of salt and don't use the seasoned salt. But some to you guys or people that like seasonings. See me, I don't like salty stuff. I don't even care for salt for real. But I do, put it to flavor your food. But y'all probably would like this. The flavoring. That was good though. Mm. And you know what? The next time when I do it, I'm not going to put no salt. I'm going to put some pepper on there. I ain't going to put no salt because I use bacon grease. Duh. Darn it. I ain't had to put no salt with no bacon grease. I don't know what I was thinking about. I think I was just too excited to make this. To try this. That's what it was. That was dumb. I'm picking around it. Some crunchy parts would have been really good if I didn't I'm just trying to get this middle part. Yeah. I'm just eating this big egg part. I'm not going to eat all this, guys, because I can't have all this salt like this. So this is going to be picked over. That was the big egg part. Yeah, I'm going to get the... Got my egg. I'm mad I messed it up, guys. But all in all, lesson learned. First time trying this recipe. Nothing beats a failure but a try. At least I know what to do when I make it again. Because I'm going to make it again. Hey guys, I'm back and I'm at physical therapy. I'm about to go in. I just pulled up. Hey jelly beans, how everyone doing? I'm back. I feel so good. Just got out of therapy. It's 1:05 and I had to be here at 11:30. So yep, I feel good. I've been in there for an hour and a half. And yeah. And I also asked them about one of these bands that they put around my leg, because I be doing my exercise at home on the days that I don't, come in. So I'm glad I asked about one of these, because I have the leg weights at home anyway. So I already had that, but yes. And then I do want to get me a medicine ball. I mean, not the medicine ball, the big round ball for when I do my stretches. And then a little soccer ball, something like that, to go in between my thighs to do my presses. But yeah. But yeah, guys. But I'm glad we in the car and chit-chatting and talking, because I was feeling so bad, and I wanted to talk about that scripture that I read earlier, and I was feeling I felt bad, guys, because I was going through what I was going through, and my husband was saying that he was in pain and that he too, was hurting and stuff, and he was, you know, limping around and stuff like that. And I totally disregarded, because I totally disregarded it, and that was not right of me to do that. You know what I'm saying? I disregarded it because I was so focused that I was hurting. I'm in pain, and you know, making him feel less than, like he's not supposed to be in pain because I'm in pain. And you know, that's where my mindset was at. Like, you supposed to be helping me. I'm in pain. So I totally disregard. And for one, I was disregarding it too, and that was bad of me, because just because he's a man, that does not mean a man cannot express their pain or express how they feel, their feelings. And when I look back at it, you know, because I had to apologize to my husband. I had to apologize to him. And I felt so bad, guys, that I made him feel, you know, like that. And just imagine how that made him feel inside. But to keep the peace in our home, he put up with it. He dealt with it. But just imagine if he would have, you know, did me like that, you know, just disregard my pain and stuff like that, or, you know, and I'm like, he not even trying to help me. I'm the one in pain, and I'm still walking around doing this and that. He was limping around, and he was doing stuff. But it wasn't up to my standards, because I was just so consumed with being worried about me and my pain. And the whole freaking time, this man was suffering. And I just disregarded. I didn't take his pain seriously. And who am I to sit here and disregard his pain, like his pain ain't serious, like I'm a doctor, or like, you know, like I'm in his body and know that, you know, whether he's suffering for sure or not. You know, that's the crazy part. And I mean, I sat down and thought about all this stuff, and I'm like, man, that stuff ate me up, guys. It ate me up that I acted like that towards my husband. And then I was you know, complaining. Like I say, I talked to my mom, my sister, and our oldest daughter, and even my mother-in-law. Ain't that crazy? Even talked to his own mama, complaining about him to his own mama. Yes, I did, guys. Yes, I did. That is crazy. But like I said, I was in so much pain with this nerve pain, that when I said, because I had put on Facebook, and I don't even really be on Facebook like that, which I need to start being over there, because some of you guys are on Facebook, and I am under Facebook as Mrs. Bogier. So if any of y'all want to go and follow me on Facebook, and we can follow each other, because I do follow some of you guys on Facebook. Yeah, so, but I was like, who am I to sit and, you know, I felt so bad just to treat my husband that way, because I was suffering from this severe pain. But I'm telling you, this pain was so severe, like I put on Facebook, that it broke me to my core mentally. Physically, I was hanging in there with it, you know, and I can tolerate some pain. That's one thing about our family. We can tolerate and put up with some pain. So I'm telling you, something, it really have to be bad, where it really like make us go to the hospital or something like that. We can tolerate pain. But when I tell you guys that I don't wish this sciatica nerve pain on nobody, and I have it severely, and now I have it over in the SI on my right side. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, mentally, it broke me mentally to my very core. I'm telling you guys, I was on the phone calling, crying to my mom. I was crying to my sister. I was definitely crying to my daughter, and my oldest daughter Ashley, she's going through something. Mind you, she's going through something herself. She's going through something within her household, her family. And, you know, she had four kids. And I mean, that's how broken mentally this stuff has broke me down. It broke me down that bad, y'all. When I say, y'all just don't know. But, yeah. And I just disregarded how my husband pain. We go to patient first, and come to find out, guys, this man had torn ligaments in the leg. And don't let me leave out that his leg had been swelling on and off for like a month, about a month and a half. His leg had started swelling up on and off about a month and a half. Now, mind you, he had been complaining about his leg, but he was still, you know, being on it, still doing stuff like that, whereas though he didn't suppose to have been on it, so it got worse. His ligaments had started tearing, so he got torn ligaments in his legs. He has to stay off his legs, you know, besides like if he in the house and like going to the kitchen or, you know, something around that house. But for us being out and about, and y'all know we have a very active lifestyle. We always go. We have a very active lifestyle, so we're always on the go. And I totally disregard with this man pain. And here he's sitting up here with torn ligaments. He got to be off. He got to be off his leg. She told him give it 30 days. 30 days. So you know it's bad, and it was hurting my husband. And for me to sit there and like totally disregard his pain, that was not right, guys. I'm telling you, that was not right. And even though mentally, I can say mentally, I was not checked in. I'm trying to tell you guys, mentally, I was checked out for a minute. And I mean a good minute. Mentally, I was putting up and dealing with the pain and still moving and up and then going and all this so good stuff. But mentally, I was checked the fuck out. Excuse my French, but yes, I was checked the hell out. I was not myself at all. I was unstable, guys. And it's crazy of how you can suffer like that and still maneuver around in life. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how I was even dealing. For real, to be honest with you guys, I don't know how I was dealing. I almost forgot I was going down the street to the store. I don't know how I was maneuvering around mentally with the way my mind was. But thank God, and I thank God that with this therapy and everything, and I thank God that we did have to wind up going to patient first, because if it not had been for us going to patient first, I would have been angry towards my husband. I would have still been upset towards him. I would have been... Oh, I would have been agitated. He sounded like my husband. Oh, that's his buddy. He was saying, hey. But then he went on walking. I guess he saw that my husband wasn't in the car with me. But, yeah. I would have still been acting and doing all these things towards my husband when this man was suffering. And he was suffering in silence, guys, to keep the peace in our home, to keep me from fussing and zapping out. I'm telling you guys, and I say I was cussing and fussing and getting mad, and I mean bawling, crying, and just walking out the house. I even went and stayed, packed a bag, overnight bag, and went and stayed at my sister's house. See, y'all know I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I didn't tell y'all what was going on at the time and all this and that, because it's a time and place for everything. And still at the same time, everything ain't for everybody and everything ain't everybody business. But I don't mind, you know, telling y'all this, because like I said, I keep it real with y'all. But it was crazy. I only stayed one night at my sister's, but I had no business staying that night, because we're in a marriage. We're married. We're not boyfriend and girlfriend. We're not oh, he just my baby daddy and all this sort type of foolishness. We are married. We are one. And when you get married, you drop that I and you become a we. So yeah, it was crazy, guys. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy. I'll be right back. Let me run in the store. Yeah, jelly beans. I'm back. So yeah. That was just crazy. You know, and when you're married, you can't just leave your home and leave your husband. I don't care if it's for a night, one night to the end. You don't supposed to do that for no night. Now, if it's something like in a emergency or something going on with one of our parents or something like that, and we have to be there for them, or you know, one of our siblings in a hospital, or you know, something like you really major serious. Y'all get the gist of what I'm saying. But just to leave just because you're mad, angry, upset, or whatever, no. You have to sit and talk to each other, and not everybody else, you know. And I would talk to him, and I was letting him, you know, but I wouldn't really like sitting there actually talking to him. I would zap out. I would, you know, just zap all out. And that's not talking. And not only that, like I said, I was having totally disregard of what he was going through, and he kept telling me. One day he did snap back. I was about to say clap back. Well, whatever. He did snap back at me. He was like, I'm in pain too. He was like, what, you don't think I'm in pain? I keep telling you I'm hurting. I totally disregarded. Totally disregarded. Ain't give two flicky flams about it. Ain't give two flicky flams about what he had just hollered at me and said. I still totally disregarded that man. And that was not right of me at all, y'all. At all. And I just felt so bad. I kept apologizing. He was like, baby, it is okay. And he laughed about it too. You know, one thing about my husband, he not one to sit there and he don't like us arguing, for one. He don't like us. He don't like me getting upset with him or any of that. He do not like it. So he always want us to be in harmony, like with each other, you know. And that's what I'm going to do. And then after reading that devotion and stuff today too, that let me know that I was just trying to sit in the car so I wouldn't have to go out there and people hear my business before I go in the house. But yeah, that lets me know too that you know, to listen to my husband and talk with him with respect, not hollering, not cussing, not fussing because something ain't going the way that I think it should go, and all that crazy foolishness and stuff. You know, you have to listen to each other. And yeah, that, wait a minute, hold on guys. Yeah, so having that, reading my devotion today really opened my eyes. Well, it really, my eyes really got open when we went to the daggone patient first. That opened my eyes. But seeing that devotion today I read, I was like, cause something kept saying, don't read your devotion, don't forget to read your devotion, cause I got to get back in the habit of doing that. And Lord and behold, I'm telling you, Lord will show you things, honey. God is real, honey. That man is real, and I love him. All right, guys, I just got in here. I'm about to let I stick a man out, cause he going crazy for his mommy. Him going crazy. Him going crazy for his mommy. I'm my stinker man. I'm my stinker buddy. I'm mommy baby. I'm mommy baby. What are you doing, stinker boy? How was a good boy? You must have did something bad, because your father had you in there. Oh. Alright, guys, I'm about to chill out. Get ready to see what I'm going to take out for dinner. So if I cook something, I'll come back on and show you guys. But anyway, I hope you like our talk, and I hope you took something from what I had to say. Goodbye. Stay blessed.